and you thought your in-laws was bad. Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. Ready or Not. So Ready or Not follows a young bride who is forced to take part in a deadly game by her eccentric new in-laws. And when I say deadly game, I mean that literally. So let's start off with the positives, as usual. The plot was very interesting. I think it's one of those interesting yet original plots. I've never heard of a plot like this. I might be wrong, but I think it's one of those actual very rare original plots that Hollywood was actually able to grace us with. I was hooked the whole time. This is a very tense survival movie, plain and simple. And it's because of that, it's what gave the movie a push for me. And I really did like it. I really did enjoy it. There's horror and suspense all rolled up in one. By the end, I was like this. Woo! I'm glad it's over, but I'm not glad it's over. Even the subplot was pretty good. This family was just so crazy that they thought that if they didn't sacrifice anybody, that bad things would start happening to them. And even that was a little nice subplot there. And I like that. I like that part of it too. And speaking of, let's get into the characters. The family. Oh God, they were ruthless. They were satanic, pretty much. The perfect antagonists for a film of this magnitude. You do not want to mess with this family, let alone be part of it. Let's just say they don't play around. They hold nothing back. You got Samara Weaving, who plays Grace, the main character of this film, the protagonist, if you will. I thought she held up her own. I thought she did an amazing job. She's definitely not a damsel in distress, that's for sure. I mean, everything caught her by surprise at the beginning, of course, like it would with anybody. I mean, what would you do if you found out you married into a eccentric yet psychopathic family? I mean, literally, psychopathic family. But her performance was great. She showed great strength, a great willingness to survive. Like I said, this is a survival movie, plain and simple. It's not like Rambo, although there was a scene in this film that kind of reminded me of what Rambo would do. But at the same time, this is a horror film. A survival horror film that's separate from a Rambo movie, but it had Rambo elements. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm sticking with that. Let's just say, without giving too much away, the family has met their match. The look and feel of this film was pretty great. It gave a great horror vibe. It was shot beautifully, choreographed nicely. It was great coloring. It's very sharp. This film was made for very cheap, as all horror films are, but you wouldn't be able to tell that by the look of it. It was actually done pretty well. It looked like it was made for more than what it was. If I'm remembering correctly, I think the budget was only like $6 to $7 million or something like that for a horror film. That's normal. The jump scares actually wasn't that bad. I had my TV up as loud as I could just so I could get the full vibe of the jump scares and make sure that I could catch every single one of them so I could be 100% accurate. And they actually wasn't that bad. I jumped at most of them. Now, I say most, but if I was to put this in a negative or a mixed, I would say I didn't jump hardly. Just put it that way. And the blood and gore, oh, if you're a fan of blood and gore, you'll get plenty of that. This does not hold anything back, especially by the third act. It does not hold anything back. It's a gore fest. It's a gore fest. I'm sliding into my mixed. The dialogue, it was good, but there were certain scenes that it just didn't feel right. I felt like they tried a little hard and they put in a little bit of a comedy vibe, which didn't necessarily work. The dialogue was a little cheesy, which led to a little bit of comedy that they tried to fit in there. Like some scenes was like, okay, what the hell? It just felt awkward. I didn't feel like it fit. But all in all, my final thoughts, it was a really great horror film. It was fun, it was gripping, edge of your seat for any horror fan out there. You will be pleased. But it just depends on who you are. As I've said many times, everybody's different. But I enjoyed this film. It's definitely recommended. So that being said, I'm giving Ready or Not a B+. So, Ready or Not, here I come. Ready or Not, what did you think of it? Have you seen it yet? Leave me your comment down below and give me your thoughts. Stay tuned for more videos and reviews coming soon to a computer screen or cell phone near you. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Like, subscribe, get reputized by clicking that bell icon for future posts so you don't miss a thing. Peace the Rebel.